Shalom. First off, say, bless the elect, double honor to the elders, give all praise to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This is GMS 80 Sit Down, and we're going to definitely get straight into it. And this is a good topic for the spirit that's going on right now. I was just looking for a specific precept, but overall, the topic is, I don't know the brothers know, but it's dealing with enduring this truth, and of course enduring the truth, but not being envious of the wicked in their prosperity, because we have to understand that we're in captivity, we're under a curse, and so when we're going through all these things, you can't get upset because 2/3 of the so-called white man is doing good, and we're at the situation we're in, because this is our curse, this is our punishment, and this is our chastisement. Esau ain't going through nothing, but he will, because the Most High judgment is balanced, so he ain't gonna let Esau do all this wickedness and get away with it, let alone 2/3 of all this wickedness and get away with it. That's what the second death is really all about, So really, give me Hebrews. Give me Hebrews. I believe it's 12:5. 12:5 through 17. I ain't want to go in this order, but the spirit gonna move, and we just gonna roll with it like that. All right.
Hebrews 12:5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Yeah, despise not the chastening of the Lord, nor faint when we are rebuked of him. Somebody look up that word chastening real quick. Okay.
Hebrews 12:5.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of through the spirit. Brothers in Mississippi, they got to pay GMS life lessons, and I was just watching the video. I think the brother name is Zahab. It's either Zahab or Kahab. He had a GMS life lesson a while back going over the trials, man. You know what I'm saying? Things that you're going to go through. Like the Lord even said, the servant is not greater than the master.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So if they look down on the Lord, what you think, what you think they're going to look down on? You think they not going to look down on us?
Yeah, we got to get that too. That's in Peter's, right?
It might be in one of the
I believe it's in Peter's too when it says, you need us examples, doing no good, no evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's first. So you hold that. It's in 2 and 21.
Alright. Got the definition if you're ready for it.
Yep, let's go.
Alright, the definition, the Greek word is paedia, which means the whole training and education of children, which relates to the cultivation of mind and morals.
Yep, go ahead.
And employs for this purpose now commands and admonitions, now reproof and punishment. It also includes the training and care.
What's it now?
Okay.
Yeah, now reproof and punishment. Go ahead.
It also includes the training and care of the body. Whatever in definition 2, whatever in adults also cultivates the soul, especially by correcting mistakes and curbing passions.
Yeah. How are we getting chastised and measured constantly, every day. Where you can look at it 2/3, say these niggas ain't going through shit, because they ain't getting reproved, and the scriptures tell you that. Okay, so you got that what I asked for earlier, right?
I got Psalms and I got Peter's.
Some you got Peter's. Hold that. I want that one in Sirach, man, because it's all over. The one that says reproof is not common. All right. You know where that's at? I have to find it. I just didn't want to be looking for it while. Yeah, but go ahead and read that while we look for that. In Hebrews.
Who got the Hebrews?
Yeah,
Hebrews Sirach 20 and 1. Give me that real quick since
Yeah, I got
it. Go ahead.
this is Hebrews.
No, it's Sirach 20 and 1.
Okay.
I got it. Oh, you got it.
Go ahead.
Sirach chapter 20 verse 1. There is a reproof that is not comely.
Yeah, there's a reproof that is not comely. Chastisement is a part of reproof. It's that correction. Alright, there's a reproof that is not comely. Comely is beautiful. Okay, go ahead.
Again, some man holdeth his tongue, and he is wise.
Alright, so it goes into the elements of when basically man dealing with man. Alright, even with the Most High, because the Most High held his tongue with Yahweh Shai when Yahweh Shai asked that cup to pass. Alright, but now, what it's telling you, the whole point of me bringing this out, through the spirit of Yahweh Shai, is that reproof is not comely. Alright, correction is not beautiful. This correction that we're going through as the elect, Lord willing, we are the elect, but as the elect are going through, it's not beautiful. It's not something that when you receive it, you're taking it in stride. Alright? And I was talking with somebody earlier, crazy, I've been on this subject lately. That's what the spirit is moving to, is that, like I said, you on a treadmill, man, it's just something that is just grievous to you. It's like, I hate being on a treadmill, but once you use that cardio for what it's used for, then you're happy. Or when you doing whatever, when you're working, but then when you get that check, it's all good. You gonna wish you worked more on some shit. Definitely not for the so-called white man, but shit, you happy when you get the check, so you can, because money is a defense. All right, but just giving an example, because I definitely don't like working on extra hours. I'm cracking, man. Get in and get out. All right, but go ahead. We're gonna go all the way to 3, then we'll go on.
It is much better to reprove than to be angry secretly.
Yeah, it's much better to reprove than be angry secretly. Okay, and the Most High is definitely nowhere near like that. So us as the elect, we're getting reproved. All right, we're getting reproved. We're getting corrected every day, man. Every day. But these 2/3 and the Edomites and these heathens, it seems like they don't have to do shit. You know what I'm saying? It seems like they don't have to do shit, and we're not supposed to be jealous of that. Because when we go into Hebrews, it's going to explain why we don't need to be jealous of us getting chastised and these heathens, 2/3 and the wicked, the so-called white man, getting away with it. All right, go ahead.
And he that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt.
He that confesseth his fault shall be preserved from hurt. And what that mean? Admit to it. Ain't nothing to hide from. I was talking to a brother earlier, man, and it's the spirit is moving on it. That it's the spirit is warring against the flesh. It don't make you no less of a person spiritually to confess a fault. Don't make you no bigger, no smaller, but carnally you think so. You think it brings you down to a certain level. With the spirit, that actually increases you, man. It actually increases you. And it's just that being timid or being fearful to be looked down upon, a lot of brothers and a lot of people, especially these 2/3, Queen of the 2/3, Nate, you don't want to start over. Because to admit you're wrong and to be reproved is basically everything you knew, for the most part, it has to be wiped out. And the person that correct you is above you for that part of time, for wherever they were corrected you on. And people don't want to go through it. It's not all about that. It's about getting on a chair. It's about doing what the Most High wants you to do. So whatever you got to do, you're going to do it. And we always go back to David. We've been going back to David for a while because David didn't care. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to say he didn't care as far as being rebellious. We're talking about didn't care as far as what he had to go through in order to be in good graces with the Most High. Alright? He fucked up at a point, and he let somebody throw rocks at him and curse him out. He got kicked out of his own kingdom that the Most High gave to him, Yahweh Shai. Alright? everything to get back into the good graces and do what he's supposed to do. Even when he did wrong, because we all will do something wrong. You just gotta take your lick, man. You know, you do whatever you done, just take it, eat it up, and go. And don't get mad. And the main thing is, don't get mad when you see these heathens fuck up and nothing happen to them. You know, that's what it gets irritating. You know, to sit here and see the so-called white man do all these things, and they're riding around in these nice cars and things like that, and have these nice houses, and have these lavish lives, and you be like, man, you know, I thought we were the children of Israel. The scriptures say that. You know, and what is it, 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter, the third chapter.
Yeah, why is they got basically ruling and stuff.
Yep. And we're not supposed to be like that. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Envy thou not the oppressor, because once you go to envying him, then you're gonna choose his ways.
You trying to be like him, or you trying to
be more
excel?
than him. You're trying to excel past him, and you have in order to excel past him, you have to get in his lane. You have to get on the same highway as him, and we're on a whole different highway. You know, our highway, it says it's narrow as the gate. Not only one can pass at the same time. So, you know, with Esau, you see them riding around or in their houses, or, you know, doing good in this position, that position, looked at like this manner. Even with 2/3, looked at like this manner, looked at like that manner. Even with the wicked of our people, dealing with Zabat, dealing with Queen of 2/3, dealing with General Yohana, General Iguana, you know, Nate Satan. They have these big followings, you know, mostly women, you know. But at the end of the day, you like, you know, the popularity, and like, how does these motherfuckers be listening to them like that? You know, don't envy them. You know, and that's what GMS does. We stay in our lane. You know what I'm saying? Whereas they, as far as if you would envy them, you have to be like them then. If you're trying to excel past them, or you're going to have to take on their ways. If you want if you're doing it for the viewers or whatever reason, you're doing it for the popularity or being liked, you know, nobody don't like being disliked. But because what it say, you got to do what you got to do.
Man, I got a preset loading right now.
It says a dirty job, but somebody got to do it. We're the only ones. GMS is the only ones out here that's willing to get our hands dirty, man. I'm trying to be and I said that a while ago, man. Fuck being everybody's friend. We out here to be what we're here out here to be what we're supposed to be. We're not out here to be soothsayers. Never been. And never will be. All right. We got more to that. What you have?
Yeah, kind. This is verse 3. It says, "How good is it when thou art reproved to show repentance? For so shalt thou escape willful sin."
Yeah, that's right. And we're gonna reprove. All right. And when this basically, if you don't get reproved, then you're gonna indulge in that sin, which is ultimately gonna lead to what? Destruction. If you believe in America being destroyed, really the second coming of the Lord, because when the Lord comes, He's coming to destroy things. Okay? Doesn't it say that in Matthew's 10? You got Luke 12. All right? The Lord coming to destroy. All right? Say, I come to bring peace on earth. It say, yeah, I tell you nay, or rather division. Okay? So knowing that, why would you be envious of the wicked? Because it says, if you get reproved, you will escape from willful sin. So what happens if you don't get reproved? You don't get chastised. Then you will indulge in willful sin. You know? So yeah, hold up a second, you know? And when you indulge in willful sin, it's going to lead to what? When the Lord comes, you're going to get destroyed. You know what I'm saying? It's real simple. If it's not either, it's or. Alright? Go ahead.
Yeah, more of that.
No, that's it.
1 Peter 2:19. For this is thankworthy, if a man for conscience toward the Most High endure grief, suffering wrongfully. For what glory is it if when ye be buffeted for your faults, which is pretty much chastised, ye shall take it patiently,
Yeah, that's talking about what when you're buffeted for doing wrong. All right, this is a different element of suffering because you get corrected when you're doing wrong, and you get corrected when you was on point. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
But if when you do well and suffer for it, you take it patiently, this is acceptable with the Most High.
Yeah, because we're out here fighting a good fight of faith, but we at the bottom. You know, this is acceptable with the Most High, because all these other Israelite groups, churches, these are, you get into that shit, it's acceptable with the people. Then does it say what is it? I think Luke or John the 15th chapter. It says, "You're not of this world. If you were of the world accept its own." You know what I'm saying? So when you be of the world, these churches and these other Israelite groups, they're the world. You can tell the Israelite queen talks. He's of the world, so he appeases the natural, the carnal part of people, and he's light. It's cool if they have thousands of views. You know, it really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter about views. But the point is, I'm saying these views for is because it says be more of them that perish than of them that shall be saved. So our number's going to be low every time because it's going to be a consistent amount of the elect that's going to constantly listen and constantly increase. All right? And the niggas that's on there, they just preach on. You know, they like the soothsaying. All right? So at the end of the day, the Lord's men gets quality, you know, versus quantity. It's always been like that. You know, so don't be envious of any element, from money to views to respect to whatever, you know, because our respect is aimed toward the Most High. How about Shem Yahshua?
Ooh, I got a precept.
Okay.
Proverbs 23:17. Let not thy heart envy sinners, but be thou in the fear of the Lord all the day long.
Yep. Let not thy heart be envy of the sinners. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if they get away with shit, you know, and you know, we have to walk around. We say the laws are not grievous, all right, but we have to, you know, not mar our beards. We have to not eat pork. We have to basically keep the commandments, not murder, steal, you know, all these elements. And you may feel at times like these motherfuckers getting away with everything, you know, and they doing good. Oh man, fuck that. You know, if you got faith in the Lord that the Lord's coming back, you know they're gonna be destroyed for that. And just the fact remains, this shit ain't right, man. It ain't right. I don't care what the results is, man. That shit ain't right, man. And you're supposed to roll with it like that. You know, as a spiritual man. You know, fuck what benefits it gives to you is not right. And when the Lord make it not right, it don't work out for the world, the inhabited earth. Alright, just like with the laws of the land, it says give the land its rest. You know, you see Esau constantly not giving the land its rest, and he benefit from it is not right. Alright? And then you find out later on that his land has no nutrients in it about fucking 2 generations later. Then you finally realize, oh, that's why that shit's not right. You know, we're supposed to give things rest. Sometimes you might not figure out why. If the Lord said it's not right, it's not right, man. And don't be envious because somebody else is benefiting off something that ain't right. You know? Just like with this homosexuality shit. It started out all, you know, just accept it. It's just now niggas, kids, growing up sweet, man. You know? They said, I've been drinking. Watermelon. Little faggot ass. Little bitty kid, man. Like, you know he's sweet early. Because early because the society's growing up in. You know, now they getting that shit. I was watching this one video and it said how they got the first homosexual couple on the Disney Channel as a sitcom. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's going to. And that shit ain't right. It ain't productive to the world. All this peace and safety and love and all this shit, that shit ain't productive to nothing, man.
Yeah, when When you hear Disney Channel, you think of cartoons. They don't even show cartoons on Disney Channel no more. It's all people. You know what I'm saying? All people acting crazy too.
Yeah,
Witches and shit like that.
Yeah.
they got things that they're pushing. Macklemore, it's faggot agenda pushing ass, and like I was watching another one. You know, it was like trying to relate that shit to the black struggle. Being homosexuals and being yourself, and you try to relate that to the black struggle like we all the same. No, nigga, that's a little bit different. You know, we went through slavery. They ain't going through shit. And they're biased. Talking about you gotta be yourself. Well, what if we don't wanna hate homosexuals. We don't want to be a part of society. You're supposed to respect us for that. You're not supposed to hate us for that.
That's us being ourselves.
Yeah, it's being yourself. It's hypocritical, you know. But they get away with it. They getting laws passed. They getting all this shit. You're not supposed to hate them for that because they're wicked, man. This is a wicked society. You're gonna get wicked results.
Not supposed to envy them for that.
Yep. All right. You got more of that? That should be all. To my new.
Yeah, that's pretty much the point. It got a little bit more to it.
Nah,
That's pretty much the point, though.
All right, let's go back to Hebrews. We got some more. What you got?
Oh no, I'm back in Hebrew.
Yeah, let's go back to Hebrews.
All right. Hebrews 12 and I'm gonna start back at 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord,
Which is the reproof, the correction, the building up, the teaching. All right, go ahead.
nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Yeah, nor faint. Well, get weak, fall out, man.
Oh,
All right.
sometimes you might pray for some of the stuff that you envying the wicked for. You might not get it. You know what I'm saying? That's part of that. You know, you praying for it because you praying in the midst.
Yep. So don't.
You know what
The
I'm saying?
scripture say don't pray amiss. All right.
Don't get faint-hearted because you don't receive it. The Lord knows what's best for you. Like a nigga praying. Everybody, I talk to motherfuckers all the time. They talking about, yeah, I'm trying to win the lottery. Nigga, you ain't gonna win that lottery, nigga.
Whatever the Lord's will is. Sometimes I get trapped up. Not trapped up when I pray, but I just cut myself short and say, "What? Let the Lord's will be done." The script, the main prayer, let your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Not do this specifically, because I don't want to pray in vain. I don't want to waste my prayers. So I'd rather say, you know, Lord, you know me. Let your will be done. You know, this is what I'm seeing. You know, reveal to me. You know what I need to do. You know, not do this specific. Lord, put gas in my tank. You know, Lord, let your will be done. Whatever you need for me to do, you know, and get me to the point where I need to be at, and where you see me where I need to be. You know, and when it happens, it's gonna happen. You know, the Lord know your thoughts. Like they always say, Lord knows when you're in hardship, you want to get out of it. But when you say let your will be done, He probably got something way more in store for you. He just wants you to go through that hardship so you can make it there.
It's a chess move.
You know, yep. And it's that chastisement with the reproof. It just builds you up. But if you say, man, let me get out of this, and you escape that wrath, and you never learn, you never build and increase. You know? You go ahead, though.
Verse 6, for whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth.
Whom the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. He correct, he reproveth. Alright? What they say about these heathens? He give a damn about them. What they say about the 2/3, he don't give a damn about them. What they say about the so-called white man, he don't give a damn about them. Because if you don't love something, you hate it. Alright? It's either you hot or cold. Okay? Go ahead.
And scourgeth every son whom he receiveth.
Scourgeth every son whom he receiveth. You out here being bed sheets and fringes. You know, we ain't got to bedazzle the Jews because we've been scourged. We ain't got it like that. Alright, go ahead.
If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons.
Yep, if you're going through, then you're doing like y'all like to say as 2/3. If you got haters, you're doing something right. Right? If we're going through, man, you're doing something right. The Lord constantly got you going through. As long as you're in this truth and you're enduring, you know, you still on fire, but you're going through. You know, Peter in the book of Peter it says that. You know, it's better to it says to suffer in righteousness, suffer for righteousness than to suffer for as an evildoer.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're gonna suffer regardless, but to suffer in righteousness, to suffer and be in this truth is totally different than to be out here as a 2/3. All right, go ahead.
If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not?
Yeah, what son is he? All right, we're gonna go through. So when you're going through, it's kind of like childish to sit here and say, "Why am I going through this?" What do you think? So you can learn, man. So you can learn. So you can be at the level you're at, man. So if somebody letting you do what the hell you want, they don't care about you, man. They don't care. They don't care whether you live or you die. You know what I'm saying? But if somebody's always on your ass about every single thing you do, and you feel like you can't do nothing right. You know what I'm saying? But if you take a step back and look, don't see it as a person hating on you or they're not dealing. Look and see if it benefits you or them. You know, because all this chastening we're going through, it don't benefit the Most High nothing. He's still on top. He's still a big dog. He's still an OG. Y'all by Shimmy Shai. Christ, Sirach, Yahweh Shai is still a man under the man. You know what I'm saying? They still in their position regardless of if we're doing good or not. You know what I'm saying? So what benefit is it for them to tell us what to do? They don't have to. They can just wipe us out. You know what I'm saying? We're not relevant like that. People gotta get that through their minds too, man. We ain't shit, man. Alright? You always think you big time and you deserve something. You don't deserve nothing if you came from the world into this truth. You don't deserve a damn thing, man. None of us deserve a damn thing. Alright? So be grateful for whatever the Most High gives you. You know?
Yeah, appreciate it.
Okay, go ahead.
It's more like a spiritual breakdown, you know what I'm saying, dealing with like the Most High and then us as, you know what I'm saying, Yashala, you know what I'm saying, the princes, you know what I'm saying. Sirach 30:1, he that loveth his son causes him oft to feel the rod, that he may have joy of him in the end.
Yeah.
Because, you know, we the children of the Most High. So that he is the Most High. He that loveth his son causes him to oft feel the rod. The rod is the chastisement that we're going through right now. So it says that he may have joy of him in the end. And since we're going through it right now, in the end, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna get salvation. But the ones that's not getting that chastisement now, they're gonna get their chastisement in the end.
Yeah, I mean, we gonna have to get our salvation regardless. It's a hand in hand. That feeling, that ride, to having joy is how we gonna be act, how we act, how we carry ourselves. You know, that ride is that correction. That reproof is that correction, like the brother pulled out. And to have joy, and at the end is the results of it. You know, of course, hey, salvation is a part of the package, but the result of it is we in our right minds. All right, we in the right spirit. We not carry ourselves well. Why do you think Israelites carry? Why do you think we have the morals that we have? Because the Most High been walking with us from the time of Adam until now, man. You know, he's been putting the rod, laying the smack down, you know, on Israel since day one, correcting us by measure. And look at us now, compared to the nations that don't have no discipline, man. All right, they can't stand hardship, no matter what happens, man. They break, go to eating each other, doing all kind of crazy shit, man. You know, we do things, but they have it good. Especially Esau, so-called white man. He has it good and he still does shit. You know, if other nations had it good as Esau had it, they'd do the same thing. But Israel, we had it good. If we ruled the kingdom, it'll be in order. Everything will be peaceful. Esau got everything he want, and people still dying. You know why? Because he's undisciplined. He hasn't been chastised. He don't know what the fuck he's doing. You know, but we've been chastised, so we know morals and values. You know, we have something. You know, but not all Jake though. Jake's a lot of Jake out is stupid. You know, it's like they built a damn Walmart in Niggerville out here in Omaha. Niggas getting fired from stealing and shit. Already
employees like that, dog.
people
Stupid ass
in the week and shit. You talking about they don't give a nigga shit. They give you a monkey ass. That ain't nothing but a concentration camp anyway, man.
Yeah.
Concentration camp. You ain't gotta go far. Just drive your ass right there to Walmart. I think all Walmart's concentration camps.
Ain't gotta take you to 99th. You right there, 52nd.
No save gas.
Yeah. And they M-raps, man.
Go ahead.
Hebrews 12:8. But if ye without chastisement, 7. If ye endure chastening, the Most High dealeth with you as with sons. For what son is he whom the Father chasteneth not? But if ye be without chastisement, whereof all are partakers, then are ye bastards and not sons?
Yeah, then are ye bastards and not sons. So it's all good, man. It's all good. You know, it's all good if we get in chat. That's how you're supposed to look at it. Look at the big picture. Stop being fucking selfish. Don't worry about what you going through and shit. First off, you ain't nothing special about you. None of us. You know, but I'm gonna say this to whoever's watching. Ain't nothing special about you, nigga. You going through something. Elder Tahar's going through something. I'm going through something. You know, brothers in California, Seattle, everybody's going through something. Ain't nothing special about you. Ain't nothing special about you where you feel like you can't endure this truth or something's holding you back or slowing you down. The Lord got to tell him a chastisement for everybody, because if you're of the elect, now if you're going through something you ain't supposed to be going through, that means you ain't in this. You ain't supposed to be in this. You know what I'm saying? The Lord said he always provide a way out.
Always.
You know, so if you're going through something, ain't nothing special about none of us, to the point it's like, oh shit, it's holding me back. That's why I say he that overcomes. You know, you can, I'm not gonna say you can endure, but that's like a lazy part of it. Alright, so to speak. Don't get me wrong, you have to endure, but you have to overcome. You have to be able to conquer things, man. And put that shit behind you, or get rid of it. You know? And conquer these things. You know, you endure the hardness to do what? To conquer. Because at the end result, you have to conquer these things. You know, enduring is just the path. Conquering is the finish line, man. You know, to conquer something, you're getting rid of it. Okay? Go ahead.
I knew I was about to do that. Hebrews 12:9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us.
Yeah.
And we gave them reverence.
Yeah, you respect. You respect this. It's like I was saying, man, I always been saying lately, people get in this world and they can respect the hell out of the order of this world. Basically the order of Esau. You know, really, everything goes back to the Most High, because everything is established already. But you can go to your job, that's what I'm talking about. You can go to your job, you can go to the Section 8, you can go to daycare, you go to your ass to McDonald's, and you respect order. Alright? You respect order. You get your ass on the interstate, but when you deal with the scriptures, you expect you to come first. Or everything that evolve around you, you forget all about order. You niggas, if you forget about that, you basically thinking you're God, man. You think you're the Most High. Alright? You go to your job, and your supervisor tell you to do something. Alright? You got the good sense to know if you don't do that, you can get fired. Alright? Or you can be terminated, or there's going to be some consequences. But when you're dealing with the scriptures, you think you can do what you want, and nothing happens. You got shit fucked up. It definitely is going to happen in the truth. If it happens in the world, the truth is more serious. Alright? And then when you in that